just like anything you do, there's a posture that's important to the basis of doing your performance or your exercise in this case. To do your Tai Chi posture, there are 5 things, probably 6 things that you need to always remember. It'll blow by you if you're brand new, but if you could pull yourself down and say, hey, I'm not supposed to be standing erect. This time the posture is not that way, you know. But this time your posture is relaxed. So in order for you to relax, your knees have to be slightly bent. In bending your knee, right away you should feel your butt. Rather than standing erect and you relax your knee is what I want, your butt takes an inward motion rather than an outward motion. So that's 2 things. When you relax your knee, your butt comes in. Your shoulders naturally stoop. Okay? So never mind about your teacher telling you to stand up straight. Your teacher this time tells you you can slope your shoulders. As a result of that, your chin is tucked inward rather than sticking out. Because that would be awkward. If everything else is relaxed and your chin is outward. So the natural thing to do is just to relax. Okay? The 5th thing is you're not able to see it, but your tongue is on your palate. Not pushing against your teeth, but up above. Okay? The 6th thing, which is really important, is concentration. Concentrate to a point where everything else is blocked out. You can hear it, but it doesn't bother you. Or you can't hear it because you're so heavily concentrated. Okay? And because this is a discipline, those 6 things are not going to come natural. But as long as you're consciously aware of the 6 components, you are able to pull it back, pull yourself into that posture. And just like if you just take concentration, if your mind starts to think of other things, you're the only person to know that. You pull yourself back into concentration. Okay? All right. So let's warm up, and you'll hear me many times, okay? But each time you hear me, try to listen for something different. And what makes Tai Chi very challenging is that you cannot learn it in a session. You cannot learn it in a year. You cannot learn it in 10 years. There's always room for learning. It is so complex that you may learn something very well, but there are various levels or layers of learning. And for myself, I feel that I have a lot more to go. Some of the things that were passed on to me, of course, is the stuff that I'm going to pass on to you. But some of the stuff that was not passed on, I feel within myself that I can share with you. Okay? But there's a lot of, we need to be patient. We cannot say, I have to learn something within a time limit. That mindset has to be dissipated. You have to open up your mind. You have to give yourself a chance. Tai Chi is very individual in that we don't compare you to anything or anybody. Your standard is yourself. What someone does is not what you want to do or something you want to feel. Okay, so it's a road to self-discovery. The benefits are many, but it's all individualized. Okay? All right, so with those little thoughts in mind, we'll start in our day. Okay? Tai Chi posture, which are 5 things, and the 6th thing is I'm going to concentrate. I say commencing form. Up on your toe, off the ground, toe down, heel down. Hands to the middle of your thighs. Bring it up. Take a deep breath in. No one needs to know that. Blow it out in the down movement. Look at your hands. Hold your ball on tiptoe. Check your form. Check your size of your ball. Okay? Watch. Don't do it. Out with your heel, up with your hand. You see this motion? Out with your heel, up with your hand. That's parting of the horse's mane. Okay? Out with your heel, up with your hand. Stretch. Stretching comes right here where I don't want to see any bent foot or bent knee. And the posture is not this way, but the posture is straight up. Sit back. Out. Hold your ball and tiptoe. Out with your heel, up with your hand. Stretch. Sit back. Out. Chippy. Heel and hands. Stretch. That's 3. All right, we're going to do that. Okay. So if you can't see, move around. All right. Tai Chi posture, 5 things to remember, 6 things to concentrate. Commencing form. Up on your toe, off the ground, toe down, heel down. Hands to the middle of your thighs, bring it straight up, take a deep breath in, blow it out on the down movement. Watch your hands. Hold your ball and tiptoe. Out with your heel, up with your hand. Stretch. Sit back. Out. Chippy. Heel and hands. Stretch. Sit back. Out. Chippy. Heel and hands. Stretch. Moving on. Half step forward, hold your ball. Rotate your ball, lift up your hand, lift up your foot. White crane spreads its wings. Okay, give me 5 steps back. So if you're ahead of me, you're going to have a neck stretch to see me. So it's best that you let me stay ahead of you so you have a better vision on that point, okay? All right, let's do it again. Any questions? All right. This way. All right. Commencing form. Up on your toe, off the ground, toe down, heel down. Hands to the middle of your thighs. Bring it straight up. Take a deep breath in. Blow it out on the down movement. Watch your hands. Hold your ball and tiptoe. Parting of the horse's mane. Out with your heel, up with your hand. Stretch. Sit back. Out. Chippy. Heel and hands. Stretch. Sit back. Out. Chippy. Heel and hands. Stretch. Half step forward. This is your ball and half step forward. You wait